A man can meet a lot of women in his life. He can laugh with them, spend time with them, even be attracted to them. But when a man feels something special for you, something deeper than just attraction, his entire behavior begins to change. And the truth is, ladies, men are not as complicated as people think. When something truly matters to a man, you will see it in his actions long before you hear it in his words. When a man truly feels something special for you, the first thing that changes is the effort he puts into being part of your life. Effort is one of the clearest signs of genuine feelings because a man will always make time and space for what truly matters to him. When a woman is not very important to him, his attention will be inconsistent. He might text sometimes, disappear for days, and then suddenly come back with an excuse. But when his feelings are real, that pattern begins to disappear. His presence becomes steady, and his actions begin to show intention. A man who feels something special for you does not see spending time with you as an obligation. Instead, it becomes something he naturally wants to do. Even if his schedule is full or his day has been stressful, he will still find a moment to check on you. It might be a short message asking how your day went, a quick call just to hear your voice, or simply a small gesture that shows you were on his mind. These actions may seem simple, but they reveal something deeper. They show that you are important enough for him to pause his world for a moment. You will also notice that his effort goes beyond communication. He starts paying attention to the little things about you. He remembers what makes you smile, what bothers you, and what you once mentioned in a casual conversation. A man who feels something real listens carefully because your words matter to him. Later, you may see him bringing up those details again, showing you that he truly paid attention. His effort also shows in how he handles challenges between you. When misunderstandings happen, he does not simply walk away or ignore the situation. Instead, he tries to talk, understand, and fix things. That willingness to stay and work through difficulties is a powerful sign that his feelings are sincere and that he values the connection he has with you. When a man begins to feel something truly special for you, one of the most noticeable changes is how protective he becomes of your feelings. Now, this doesn't always mean dramatic gestures or trying to control your life. Real protection shows up in the way he treats your heart. A man who cares deeply about a woman becomes much more aware of how his words and actions might affect her. He begins to think before he speaks, and he becomes more careful about the promises he makes and the expectations he creates. A man who doesn't value a woman will say things casually and disappear without much thought. He may cancel plans without caring how it makes her feel, ignore her emotions when she expresses concern. But when a man feels something real, hurting you becomes the last thing he wants to do. Your emotions start to matter to him in a serious way. If he notices that something he said upset you, he won't simply brush it off. He will try to explain himself, apologize if necessary, and make sure you understand that he never intended to make you feel bad. You will also notice that he begins to pay closer attention to your emotional state. He watches your reactions, listens carefully to your tone, and tries to understand what is going on in your mind. If you seem quiet or distant, he will ask what is wrong. If something is bothering you, he will try to comfort you rather than ignore the situation. That attentiveness comes from a genuine place of care. Another important sign is that he starts protecting you from unnecessary negativity. He may stand up for you when someone speaks disrespectfully about you, or he may step in if he feels someone is treating you unfairly, not because you cannot handle yourself, but because he feels responsible for making sure you are treated with the respect you deserve. When a man truly values a woman, he understands that her heart is something precious. Instead of playing games or creating confusion, He becomes someone who wants to provide emotional safety. He wants you to feel secure around him, knowing that your feelings are respected and taken seriously. When a man feels something truly special for you, one of the clearest signs is that he makes time for you no matter how busy his life becomes. Every person has responsibilities, work, family matters, personal commitments. Life can become very demanding, and everyone experiences days when they feel overwhelmed. When a man genuinely cares about a woman, he doesn't allow his busy schedule to become a wall between them. Instead, he finds ways to include her in his time, even if those moments are small. A man who is only casually interested often uses business as an excuse. You might hear things like, "I've been really busy," or "I'll call you later," and later never really comes. His attention appears only when it's convenient for him. But when a man's feelings are deeper, you will notice a different pattern. He may still have a full schedule, but somehow you remain part of it. He sends a message during a break, calls you on his way home, or makes sure that the two of you spend time together when the opportunity appears. Making time is not always about grand dates or long conversations. Sometimes it's about the little efforts that show you matter. He might check in with you in the morning just to wish you a good day. He might ask how things are going when he knows you had something important happening. These simple moments show that even when he is focused on other parts of his life, you are still on his mind. Another important thing you will notice is that he plans ahead. A man who values you doesn't always wait until the last minute to see you. He begins thinking about future moments together. He asks when you are free, suggests activities you could do together, and tries to create opportunities for the two of you to connect. This kind of effort shows that he is not just enjoying the present moment, but also investing in the relationship itself. When a man truly feels something special, time stops being something he withholds. Instead, it becomes something he shares willingly. When a man begins to feel something truly special for you, another important change appears in the way he thinks about the future. At the beginning of most connections, people focus only on the present. They enjoy conversations, spend time together, and see where things go without thinking too far ahead. But when a man's feelings start becoming deeper, you slowly begin to appear in the picture of his tomorrow. It may not happen in a dramatic way. You will notice it in the small things he says and the way he talks about what lies ahead. A man who sees a woman as temporary usually keeps his future plans separate from her. He might talk about his goals, his travels, his dreams without ever mentioning her role in them. But when a man feels something meaningful, he naturally begins to include you in those conversations. He might say things like, "We should go there someday," or "I would like you to meet these people in my life." These simple statements reveal that he is starting to imagine you beside him in moments that have not even happened yet. This kind of thinking also shows up when he starts sharing more about his long-term plans. He may talk about his ambitions, the direction he wants his life to move in, or the things he hopes to build in the future. The reason he opens these conversations with you is because he wants to see if your lives could fit together. When a man is serious about a woman, he doesn't just enjoy the time they spend together now. He begins to think about whether the connection can grow into something lasting. You may also notice that he becomes more intentional about building stability between you. Instead of keeping things uncertain, he starts creating a sense of direction. His actions show that he is not simply passing time, but considering something deeper and more meaningful. When a man imagines a future that includes you, it means you have become an important part of the life he hopes to create. When a man truly feels something special for you, respect becomes one of the strongest ways he shows it. Attraction can make a man interested. Curiosity can make him spend time with you. But respect changes the entire way he treats you. When a man respects a woman, he doesn't see her as someone to impress for a moment. He sees her as someone whose presence has real value in his life. Because of that, his behavior naturally becomes more thoughtful and more considerate. You will notice that a man who respects you listens when you speak, not just politely waiting for his turn to talk, but actually paying attention to your thoughts and opinions. When you share something important, he takes it seriously. Your ideas matter to him, and he doesn't dismiss them or treat them as unimportant. Even if he doesn't always agree with you, he still respects your perspective and allows space for your voice to be heard. Respect also appears in the way he talks to you and about you. A man who values a woman is careful with his words. He doesn't insult you, embarrass you, or make jokes that put you down. Instead, he speaks to you with kindness and appreciation. When you are not around, he still speaks about you with the same respect. That shows that his appreciation for you is genuine and not just something he displays when you are present. Another clear sign of respect is how he treats your boundaries and your time. A man who truly values you understands that your life, your feelings, and your decisions deserve consideration. He doesn't pressure you into things you are uncomfortable with, and he doesn't try to control the choices you make. Instead, he supports your independence while still wanting to be part of your life. You will also notice that he appreciates your presence rather than taking it for granted. When you spend time together, he makes you feel seen and valued. He acknowledges the effort you put into the relationship and expresses gratitude for the role you play in his life. When a man truly respects a woman, she never feels like she has to fight for basic appreciation because he naturally shows it through his actions. When a man begins to feel something truly special for you, one of the most meaningful changes appears in his emotional honesty. Many men grow up learning to hide their feelings. They are taught to stay strong, to avoid showing vulnerability, and to keep their emotions guarded. Because of this, it is not always easy for a man to open up to someone. But when he develops a deep connection with a woman, that protective wall around his emotions slowly begins to lower. At first, the change may be subtle. He might start sharing small details about his day, talking about the things that went well or the things that frustrated him. These conversations may seem ordinary. They show that he is allowing you into parts of his life that he does not share with everyone. When a man trusts you with his thoughts, it means he feels comfortable enough to be real around you. As the connection grows stronger, his honesty becomes deeper. He may begin to talk about his past experiences, the challenges he has faced, and the lessons he has learned along the way. These are often stories that men do not easily reveal because they involve moments of struggle, disappointment, or vulnerability. By sharing these parts of himself, he is showing that he sees you as someone safe, someone who will understand him rather than judge him. You may also notice that he becomes more open about his feelings toward you. Instead of hiding his emotions behind jokes or casual comments, he starts expressing how much he appreciates your presence in his life. He might tell you that he enjoys being around you, that you make his days better, or that he values the connection the two of you share. This kind of honesty does not happen with every woman. It happens when a man feels that the bond between you is real and meaningful. When he begins to show his true thoughts and emotions without fear, it reveals that he trusts you with a very important part of who he is.